Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today na Thursday, number 4 day for this month of July 2024. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Lukong, Mr. No Connie. Una welcome to another episode of our daily podcast, a program where it bring una the truth, it bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we waka for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our good people at home and abroad, I bring una all liberation greetings. Today, we will start with one big award where a organization for America, where they call them ABA, they don't award them for Felix Agbor Balla because of the work with a foundation where they call them Center for Human Rights and Democracy in Africa, SHEDA, Idandi Duam. That organization, Agbor Balla, be open them for 2005. Since it was start, the organization done the public monitoring documents them for human rights violation for inside Cameroon, for especially for our Ambazonian crisis, and also a record about Boko Haram and the Cameroon government for northern part for Cameroon, and they ran the train young people them and women them concerning monitoring human rights violations them. Agbor Balla, it be become very prominent when they be transformed, they be create an organization for civil society them back for home with the consortium where be emerged from the lawyer their protests against marginalization and francophonization of the legal system for inside Cameroon. Agbor Balla be arrested together with Fontem Niba and several other leaders them for our civil society where they be start this crisis. They be eventually be released. They don't give you a very big awards today. This award will be granted by the American Bar Association. Now a very, very big award where they don't give for you for work where they do for the NGO. Last year, the person who be awarded this same award, now the former Chief Justice for Pakistan, Tazak Duk Hassan. So the award will take place with the presence of important international guests at the dinner for the association in headquarters for inside Chicago for United States of America. Such awards them, it give very good position and ability for our anglophone elites them for push our agenda and for show how prominent our people that they be seen by the international community. Such empowerment now very good leverage with the give for our people them. We hope Agbor Balla will use this influence positively towards our plight as a people of the former British Southern Cameroon. We want for congratulate and for talk say it reflect good for all of us anglophones in the international stage, regardless of our political differences. One very big renowned security risk management company, it done make a very big publication about Ambazonia. They record the group say Crisis 24. Now the kind of security group them, their job for the war, now for inform the international community, international market and powers be about the situation, security risk around the war, so that they feel help business plans and the World Bank and all these big United Nations them for plan, for face challenges them head on anywhere around the world. So they don't make a big publication about Ambazonia, and I will read for now wait to talk. This time they talk mainly about our Ambazonian activists them. In the publication where it just be released yesterday, then talk say separatist activism they will likely continue for Northwest and Southwest region for Cameroon till late 2024. I mean, say that the talk say fighting where it go down where it be encouraged or it be supported or it be pushed for, injected by Ambazonia and the activism. It go continue to this year, it go finish. Wait till where it go mean. I think say I go level for a public, me or man, it make your own interpretation for such research work where they don't publish them. But it basically the talk say Ambazonian struggle then they die and no fight no go the come out where it could be instigated or led by or pushed due to activism where they go on for social media. I will read the report as a day so that meguna own individual mind for getting the information. For we will provide na information as they talk information na power. we dey give una information where it be relevant, it be credible, and it be important for draw our attention to us. Make I continue for read am. It talk say the threat of violence mostly comes from the various armed groups that continue to call for cessation, impose lockdown on communities, checkpoints along roads, and regularly clash with local security forces. Humanitarian estimates that 6,000 civilians have been killed in this crisis and had many thousand more displaced since 2016. Security-related operations conducted by the Cameroon government are ongoing. Checkpoint searches of vehicles, personnel are likely, particularly outside major cities like Biya and Bamenda. Authorities may enact temporary security measures such as curfew, telecommunication restrictions without notice to the event of significant violence or unrest. Separatists are likely to conduct further attacks and kidnappings and may call for additional lockdowns and other movements or businesses restriction measures. So make a translate am for pidgin. It talk say this company wey na very big NGO, now they always show the war how it think they go and how the kind danger they dey. It help the United Nations, IMF, and other big organizations the way they be international for be able for prepare and for take on challenges and for place where they want for do business for they. The one it talk say Ambazonia the activists them, their influence for begin make violence and all those stop. It go feed last up to the end of this year according to way they talk am. They talk say the security for ground Ambazonian fighter them, they still carry out attacks them against Cameroon, their security forces. They still ask for cessation. And the activity has the name am, where the Ambazonian, at the separatists, they use them, then talk say they impose lockdown for communities them, they put checkpoint along roads, they regularly carry out kidnappings and restrict businesses them through other measures them. And then for the Cameroon government side, then talks with the Cameroon government, they do them. Now say they put plenty checkpoint them for across big city like Biya and Bamenda. They cut telephone network them sometime them when some serious violence didn't happen. They also impose curfew them. So if you see the way they take them for describe we and the way they take them for describe La Republique their activity, the one a measure feeder. That means a company where when they put something, people they take them very, very seriously. For another issue where they happen, Paul Biya for La République du Cameroon, he then finally agree, say, make the higher Judicial Council, he make big meeting for inside Cameroon. Now, very, very big organization, a big part for institution for La République for their constitution, where you get very, very powerful balance of power. Surprisingly, he then talks to me, then get a meeting. This organization, the higher Judicial Council, it go to meet up within the coming weeks. The council never ever meet up for the past 4 years, and for the reign of Paul Biya since they bring that constitution for 1996, they meet up only one time. So this one will get more details and more relevance for our day-to-day life and our liberation quest and our freedom quest subsequently, and we will present them for now. My fellow Ambazonians, today we will look into which way the enemy it do am. It be very important when you fight for know the person where you fight them and for know exactly their weak point and their strength them, and you will know how you go adjust accordingly. It be foolish for begin fight the look only for your own side without considering the strategy, the power of your own enemy. So today we go look inside Konda titles as the ranky one big ADF commander for Bamenda, then come out for celebrate them, only for open their eye where another Ambazonian real genuine group, the hit La République du Cameroon, had for inside Fako. So today I go want for take exception, me go listen for the Konda titles. Konda titles na the war criminal, na the dogs of war where that emerge since this war is start for begin assist the Cameroon military for fight for kill our own people them. They ran the call for collective punishment, killing of family members who are not related to the fight in any way. They ran the mislead the Cameroon government. They ran be the biggest force for destruction for our country. They benefit for this war. So now the people the way the Cameroon government they ran the rely for security analysis for ground zero and for help for direct their military operation where it then leads to the burning of several villages and the killing of several innocent people across Ambazonia. So today I want make una pay attention for wetin wey e dey talk am, so that una go learn wetin wey the devil dey do am, and una go know wetin dey go on for our struggle. Because now the main big forces for Cameroon, their military propaganda, will be out there, and it be important make una be educated about wetin wey e dey do am. It go show una a lot. So I go play two of the publication them. One will happen just shortly before the attack happened for Fako, and another one where he just release them. Make una listen keenly. So una listen na a big publication where they make them about the defeat of the ADF according to them.
So my contribute with them today, on Monday, the 1st of July 2024. I bring a short presentation for now. As Nafisiam on the screen, the title, I say ADF, it don't be decimated. And on the screen, when I will see the faces and the names, the pseudo-names of their pseudo-generats, where we don't compromise them. All of these names that I see on the screen are just in the past 7 or 8 months. Okay? Not to talk about, if you want for external, for the last 12 months. And each of these so-called generats, it will be fall you one, they fall at them plenty. For example, a found big number for Batibu, they wiped now about 30-something of them for that camp in 2024 alone, between January and February, and yourself wipe them to a smelly carcass of Gozan Market Square. It smells the place today. So I know that very well. So the story where I bring out for now, I get plus video for play and video for the shit no last so-called General Stone, where the compromise yesterday were real.
So I know say it be very hard for we for listen for the rubbish and the painful insult the whole they get them for this man. But it also be very, very important for our education. May we not listen very carefully. Because wait way it do am, wait way it talk am, it directly affect the conduct for the Cameroon military for ground zero and the brutality way they for this war. So it talk about the defeat of the ADF, one of the most organized group way they for ground zero. May una hear go expose una a lot of things as they talk knowledge is power, and we therefore here forgive una the real knowledge we go help free we una listen.
Nanchwanji Norbert Ndosa, now picking way come out from Besa, from Boyo Division, Northwest Region, and I will explain the story about the.
So it talk about the killing of Commander Stone. This one are the biggest fighter they will get for inside Bamenda. As a matter of fact, the whole ADF that almost be eliminated. All boy the will be work with them for Bamenda, for hell for fight for Ambazonia, for hell for carry attack against military checkpoint. I mean all the intelligent one them, Pastor Emma, Rambo, all the big fighter they done fall or they done die all this year. As a result of which we will not go listen them because it be very important. So me gonna follow up for here.
And even the driver, where it be the ride Okada, where they compromise, now them too. Okay, my contributor, I will bring all of that information for una. Una bear with me, make a show una 1 or 2 pictures them. See why it be important for we for instigate this fight, make the armed terrorists start to kill Okada riders them or whatever. It is good because now the only way that way the Okada riders they go turn their backs against Ambazonia terrorism. I know we sugarcoat my words. That is the truth. That is the reality. When the armed terrorists they target Anglophone civilians, they go turn their backs against Ambazonia terrorism. That is a fact. So now they don't wipe this one to them. And
so una de here, the main thing for the Conda titles and the La Republique military now for turn away our bike people them and our taxi driver them against the Ambazonian fighters them. Now the thing we don't make and they don't succeed for kill almost all the ADF them for Bamenda. Wanna listen very carefully.
So for make una understand the Anglophone population, they still believe it is so maybe or some of them they think it is so maybe this thing na Cameroon government they think na President Paul Biya or na gendarmes their business. No. And now why that way this particular issue for yellow taxi inside Bamenda it over sweet me go past because now the opportunity this way will be always one time for create that conflict between the armed terrorists and the people the way they always protect them. For sever that link, that tie between the Okada riders and the taxi drivers them and the Ambazonia terrorists. Because most of the time, now the Okada riders, them like I don't show an example for that picking way, maybe they drive or ride so-called General Stone all the time when they go commit atrocities them. Just last week for Che, Che Street, they call them for Bamenda, those taxi the way they go bombona for day. Now this guy, Commander Stone, now you go do that act. And the other guy, they call it La Vista, he terrorist picking them. So now when the Amber terrorists, the rest of the born bikes and kill Okada riders them, born taxi them, the taxi people them and Okada riders and the rest say, hey, so this thing actually concern me. Nobody President Paul Biya business, nobody na governor, they need to go after the mayors, they need to go after the military, they come now after weed, Okada riders and the taxi drivers them. So they don't finally decide now to engage in the fight. Now the taxi drivers them where they destroyed their taxi them a few days ago, where they beg military, they literally beg military and beg and say, we know who started speaking the day. We know their movements then.
So now they hear La République, their success, their plan, their only hope if we be now for turn our fight at them against our bike people and against our taxi them. And I think that way Ayabacho Ilankan Giam for them in a platter of gold. So I want make una hear because sometimes when I feel say these things they will talk about politics. When I listen very, very well, very carefully, because you know go make mistake when you talk for the enemy or when you listen the enemy. You do know exactly who be who for this struggle. And it be important.
This nonsense about yellow taxi for Bamenda, it don't totally expose Amber terrorism, their stupidity, and the fact that this nonsense now Bamenda struggle. Not a single person, not the inside Southwest, where it worry about the color for your taxi or say something will happen or nonsense like that. Not one. They don't even contemplate them. Why? Because now totally a Bamenda thing. So now one of the achievements and that way we don't achieve them.
So for just for show now, say the La République, when you are doing evil, you are also wrong. The Konda titles, they hope for the regime now for define this struggle as a Bamenda thing. And I abacho them be very crucial for help them. When I see all thing way it do nothing way the target only Bamenda. But thank God so we get fighter than two for inside Southwest. When I see say yesterday for inside Fako, we fighter then launch an attack, killing 2 Cameroon, their top battalion for specialized unit for Cameroon, the amphibious battalion for inside Southwest Day for Fako itself. So you know if we talk say this fight na Bamenda issue. No, we'll get majority of our genuine fighter they actually did na for Southwest. So Cameroon their attempt for use Ayabacho a policy them for define the struggle as a Bamenda issue na a complete failure. Nevertheless, make una listen.
For display on the national and international stage, so this nonsense called ambassador terrorism, now literally a Bamenda struggle, now Bamenda people their thing.
So the Cameroon the one show for the international community. When I remember saying that the international community matter the most, say the issue na a Bamenda issue. Now why that for Ayabacho we give forces then only for Bamenda? For begin to declare a ban of taxi color where it no go affect any part for inside Amazonia. Where no man no go listen even for inside the Bamenda, it is just help na La République, it need help na we.
So Southwest but they not did for that nonsense. We don't also successfully create that disconnect between the terrorists where they carry the guns on the ground and the ones where they do for social media, they make noise for them. We don't also create a wedge, a conflict between the people the way they protect the Amber terrorists them, the Okada riders them, and the taxi drivers them.
So when I done here, the plan for the Cameroon government it be done always been for separate the political leadership them for diaspora with our soldiers them for ground. Then do am so through Sako, a corruption, and the corruption for Chris Anu who be there for CDC. And they do am also now with Ayabacho. Now why that way they don't deceive soldiers for ground zero for distance themselves from all political organization them. Make it impossible for we to be effective for reach out for the international community for get independence. We be done fight that fight today, it be done be a losing battle. There is no force for ground zero way to pay allegiance to any diaspora organization except for Sokadef, where for the most part they can be decimated not only by La République but by even the internal enemies of the ADF. But yet then still they still survive. You also get the ADF unfortunately, they focus their own attack against our own people. They play in the hands of La République du Cameroon, whether not by Connie or not by cash. That is just what their conduct is on the ground. So let's continue to listen.
And they should know why blast the way they carry the guns, the drug addicts, the way they kill our people them. So back in the days them, now the taxi drivers them, the Okada riders them, they will protect the Amazonian terrorists. That is a fact. We know that as a fact. Knowing a secret, we know. So the terrorists them, all of them, they use these taxi drivers them. And yes, some of the taxi drivers them, some of the Okada riders them, they provide the Amber terrorists aid and comfort for their own personal security. We understand the dynamic way they're on the ground. But at the end of the day, if the terrorists attack the taxi drivers them and the Okada riders them, then what are the chances, say they go give them up, maybe we'll compromise some so that peace will come? The chances are low. So the reality now say, the more the Amber terrorists, they attack the same people the way they will recover them, the better for we. Because now the only way that way it will make harm, the people the way they will protect them, the taximen them, and the Okada riders them, they will give them up, will kill them. Like the one where they kill them the other day where he call himself say General Stone on our commander.
So una fi hear from the horse's own mouth the destruction way Ayabacho idan duam with this policy for taxi. The Cameroon government, the Kunda titles, they don't always try to create that conflict between the fighters them and the taxi driver and the Ben-seeking people them in particular. What did that happen for the past 2 weeks? ADF that execution style, shoot bike men them 2 for their head for instance seize 4 people their bike. They done burn 4 taxi them for town, destroy more than 10, kill taxi driver them for town. Wait till that one they do they do exactly wait the way the La République they want them. They key the ADF them. Inside na Ayabacho it help the La République me then key them by doing exactly what La République wants. Is Ayabacho doing it out of ignorance or he doesn't know the effect of what he's doing? No, I believe that Ayabacho knows based on his articulation on the same topic when it was Sako Ikome. Ayabacho is a learned, somebody with PhD, and you can never pretend that he does not know that what he is doing is giving the struggle to La République du Cameroon. He's basically sacrificing all the ADF soldiers. When General Efang was killed, we want to remove his dead body from the street. It was Ayabacho who helped the elites in Gozang who were trying to expose General Efang's body to get rotten on the street to allow that body to be there, deceiving even the fighters on the ground and the population that they have hide a bomb under General Efang's dead body. You can hear that these are the strategy of Konda Titus. Why is Ayabacho doing exactly whatever Konda Titus want him to do? Killing the ADF soldiers, misleading them, pretending on social media that he is something that he is not. Is he doing it out of ignorance? I'll leave that for you to conclude. But people are defined by their conduct, not our fiction of our imagination. Because without run out of time, we shall leave it there. The education we want to for our people, then I say me they know for sure how this struggle it can be destroyed. It can be destroyed by those of our people them where they help La République to accomplish their goals on the ground. And indeed, La République by themselves, they not go accomplish them. Yesterday, we hear the big attack where it happened for place where ADF, they don't always kidnap motor them, catch people their motor, then go keep them for town. They don't keep motor for town for a long time. No man need to touch them. The reason why all the Amazonian camp then they for inside town, no man no go attack them, La République they no attack them. Now because our population that always protect the camp. If La République one camp, they go announce and all man go run. They go come for them, no man no go day. They go end up take people their property, hand them back for them. At the end, the La République, the Rancy say, me them better level me the people that they suffer. Until now the people go bring them in and go attack. Now either way, they don't make them what people that they give information about the soldier them. As a result of which way the soldier that they do them, where they be misled to do, where it lead to their own demise. So the main place where they always seize people that motor and keep them for the way, no man of you go touch them. For entire through. Yesterday, Cameroon, their armored car that I enter for day, led by who? By people the way they go seize their motor them, bring them for day. So una fit know when we talk now for protect our soldier them. We talk now for defend our people them. When the destruction for our struggle it be done, we need now our job for come for explain our people them exactly who the help La République and the effect on policy them for ground zero. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.